Okay, reciprocity is the next area. So if somebody opens the door for you, most people naturally would say thank you. If you drop something, they pick it up for you, say thank you. And typically, you do something for someone, they're going to want to pay you back for that. So it's a way to build referral networks, et cetera. So pretty easy concept to understand on a base level. You just want to find ways to automate and multiply the reciprocity you create. So if you have a podcast or a newsletter that you send out or a book you write, then you could put a lot of effort. Like in this book, I interviewed 30 private, ultra wealthy single family offices and put their names and all the interviews in the book along with my own insights. And we sell it for like $8 and we give it away at events. So it's a ton of value for free or very cheap, and it creates reciprocity and volume because I've had thousands of people read this book and then they remember us, or I come to their office and I say, hey, I got your book 5 years ago. It's right here on my shelf still. And it creates a little bit of a relationship there. Evan Pagan was one of my early mentors, and he taught me to figure out what is everyone giving away for free in your industry and then move the free line further. So, and it doesn't have to be the amount of stuff or volume. It could just be the quality. It could be a more valuable, resourceful set of material. So here are 8 different things we give away on centomillionaires.com. We're not just giving away a book. We're giving away 8 different resources and charts and quizzes and things that help 100 million plus net worth families to kind of move the free line. Another version of this would be if there's a lot of podcasts in a certain industry and you say, oh, okay, well, I'm going to do a daily interview podcast instead of weekly or monthly, then that would create so much extra content that if you can stick to that for a couple of years, it'd probably create a lot of exposure and connections. Another version of it is just putting out a volume of resources. Like we've put out 13 books. A lot of people don't take the time to do that. So it creates more reciprocation and more mind share in your niche industry the more you do that. Focusing this on exactly who could say yes to you is what is key. And with reciprocity, you want to make sure you're giving away really good, valuable ideas. Like when you watch a movie clip to get you to go see a new Spider-Man movie or The Matrix, they're not showing you the worst part of the movie or you don't want to go see the movie, right? So if you give away bad stuff on your podcast, you want to keep all your good ideas inside, then no one's going to want to go see your movie and engage with you. So when you write a book or when you do an interview on a podcast, you have to find a way to give away really great stuff. And then that way people want to work with you and they want to see the whole movie. And they're willing to pay you for that help to implement all the stuff that you know. So that's really critical. A lot of people get that wrong and they're like, oh no, I can't share that. I can't share that. And then it just turns into boring interviews that sound like everyone else. Another way to think about it is, oh, wow, that's like so helpful. Or I can see all these insights just coming out real quick, but it went by so fast. I really need to deep dive and slow this down and go really deep on some of these topics, even if they're very similar topics to what was discussed publicly. Or I really need help implementing this because like they just went over all these different things you can do to invest more intelligently in the stem cell market, but I don't have time to figure all that out. So I just need to trust them and have them train my team or have them allocate the capital for me, et cetera. So there's different ways of setting that expectation. But some things to do here with reciprocity is educational materials, white papers. We talked about interviews, podcasts, books, giving talks at events, et cetera. It could be something you send them in the mail. It could be a gift that you send somebody. It could be a tour. I know someone who had he bought a whole zip code of a gold mining town that went bust, and he had like a hunting and teepees and horses and ATVs and fishing out there, and to take people out there and take their whole families there and then do business with them. I knew someone else who just as a hobby was a helicopter pilot, and someone who was at the similar next to him at a lake house had a helicopter, so he'd go out and take them on a helicopter tour around the mountains and the lake there, something fun. Other people do stuff that's less fun, but is a chance to build relationships, and that a couple of people here in the Family Office Club have grown. Like one, I met them and they had 400 million in AUM. Now they're at 2.4 billion, and they do private jet tours of their assets. So they'll get 12 to 16 families, take them on a private jet and go to 3 cities over a day and a half, have dinner together, stay at a hotel, and then bring them back. By the end, the investors got to know each other. They only invite really high quality investors, and they usually close on 60 to 80% of those relationships. So they got to walk inside the assets, get to know the team. And it's a pretty unique experience. Who's ever offered you to go on a private jet to go see some assets that you might invest in, right? So super unique. But main point here is that most people listening or in person don't have a whole zip code of land or a private jet or a helicopter. So you can do these ideas at no cost. I started my business in the basement studio apartment in Harvard Square, and I didn't have enough money in my bank account to pay rent that month when I started my business. And I was able to build Family Office Club off of Reciprocity. So don't be held back by money. There's a whole bunch of free ways to do this. And if anyone's stuck on that, then just raise your hand and we can talk about it. And we can find a free way to create reciprocity. At the beginning, even I hadn't written a word of thought leadership. So I got a folder of materials that other people had written about hedge funds and separate managed accounts. And I gathered those all together and found the best resources, put those in a compiled folder, and I gave those out to potential investors. So I just organized the world a little bit for them. And the same goes with billionaires.com. We haven't interviewed 280 billionaires yet. I don't know if we ever will. Our goal is to interview 33 of them via email and put that in a book. But right now, I've identified 287 YouTube videos that are talks from billionaires. And there's only one from each billionaire. There's only one talk from Mark Cuban, for example. And we're just compiling that and putting that on billionaires.com and embedding the YouTube video embed code on the website. So we're organizing billionaire information. But we're not claiming that we're the ones who recorded all these videos. So that's an important point to make in case some of you feel like you don't have much to deal with right now because you're a new firm or something.